Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafizul Adin bin Lamri. My matric number is B081810099. I am from Program BI, Faculty of Electric and Electronics Engineering Technologies. So this is my project presentation for PSM2. Okay, so this is my poster for this project. So the title is Investigation of Horizontal Axis Wind Turbine Characteristic for Onshore Application. Okay, from the poster, I have a project description. So the project is focusing on developing a portable horizontal axis wind turbine that can charge electronic device for use during outdoor activities. Okay, for the introduction, electricity is a type of energy that is utilized to keep electronic running. Electrical was not more than a natural element in this world before modernity, and it was not until the late 19th century that a scientist discovered how to harness electricity energy source. So non-renewable and renewable energy sources are divided into two categories. So non-renewable energy has a finite supply, meaning it will run out or not be renewed after 1,000 years. Fossil fuel make up the majority of renewable energy source, coal, petroleum and natural gas. So renewable energy is obtained from a source then that the replenishment in itself at a rate that is equal to or faster than the rate at which it is consumed. So renewable energy is also defined as an energy collected in a natural minus wind, solar, hydro and geothermal energy. So wind is a renewable source that is clean, free and readily available. So nowadays, wind turbines are developed to capture the wind energy and transform it into electricity. So a wind turbine that is executed with the blade that is lift and rotate when hit by wind, leading the rotor to spin, and a generator to make the power is highly effective in order to produce electricity and at the same time to comprehend the global warming. Problem statement: the use of electricity, particularly in a non-renewable energy source, has resulted in global warming. So, and practically every country in the world is not focusing on the use of renewable energy in order to avoid the global warming that has been occurring for over a century. Okay, the main of the objective on this project is first to develop a portable horizontal axis wind turbine. So the second is to analyze wind speed, voltage and current using measurement tool. And then lastly, to successful charging the electronic gadget. Okay, for the methodology. So this is a block diagram of the process of this project. So the wind is an initial state and the wind is the source of energy for wind turbine. The wind turbine can create more electricity that faster the wind blow. So the blade will be used in the next stage, and then the blade is the component that harvests the wind by converting it into kinetic energy, which are rotate as the wind blow. The rotation of the blade will increase as the wind speed increase. So the third stage is the DC motor, so which convert the kinetic energy from the blade into mechanical energy, which is then transformed into the electrical energy by electromagnetic induction. So the next step in the method is to increase the direction current voltage from 0.9 volts to 5 volts. So the voltage regulator connecting circuit to the 9 volt USB battery may charge the battery to store the energy current when the voltage regulator get the minimum voltage 0.9 volts. So in the casing of the component, we have a LM2596 bar converter to reduce the voltage from the 9 volt to 5 volt. From the 9 volt USB battery lastly, we can charging the electronic device when the voltage is stabilized at 5 volt output using a voltage regulator is suitable for electronic device that use 5 volt input.
Okay, this is a simulation for voltage regulator, so we can get a 5 volt DC output. Okay, this is a circuit for DC-DC buck converter for simulation. So the simulation is to step down the 9 volt to 5 volt output.
Okay, so this is the last picture for the methodology. So this is the first design of horizontal wind turbine that I create using AutoCAD 2021. So the design is used just a 3 blade. Okay, for the result and analysis, so this is a second design of horizontal wind turbine that I create using AutoCAD 2021. So this design is portable than a first design at the methodologies. Okay, for the analysis that show the graph of the permanent magnet DC 12 volts with 3 blades and 5 blades. So for the first, we're using a 3 blade. So the minimum voltage that is produced by using a 3 blade is 0.135 volts with a wind speed of 1.15 meter per second, and the maximum voltage is 1.030 volts with a speed of 5.5 meter per second. And along the way, the current that is produced for minimum voltage is 0.001 ampere and the maximum current is 0.15 ampere. Okay, so the second graph is for the 5 blades. The minimum voltage that is produced by using permanent magnet DC 12 volts 5 blades is 0.458 volts with a wind speed of 1.23 meter per second, and the maximum voltage is 1.850 volts with speed of 5.13 meter per second. And along the way, the current that is produced for minimum voltage is 0.050 ampere and the maximum current is 0.250 ampere. Okay, for the publication, so the marketing the target of this project is focused for the use of people who often to do activity outdoor. So it's because the product is easy to use and easy to handle. Okay, for the conclusion on this project is that the research focus on the performance of horizontal axis wind turbine is term of how much voltage and current can be generated based on the wind speed. So the research also aim to create a portable horizontal wind turbine that can be carrying about during outdoor activities and used to charge any electronic device with a 5 DC output USB charger. Okay, so this is a reference for this project. So the main reference that I use is Rahman M.A 26. So the effect of Blake number on the performance of small horizontal faculty of engineering at Sobra 2 technology 3. So the second is M. Fakih 27. So a development of small wind turbine generator using a Western energy for charging the battery.